Don't worry, it's okay.
Let go of me. Let go.
We're back on shift inside the ambulance.
Whoa, got a job? Do you need me to get in the back? You might have to stop.
With more medical emergencies.
I'm okay. Oh, that's a good one.
And more cameras.
What's that up there?
That, Tyler, is a little camera.
We're taking you back to the heart of the action.
Just lie down for me. We're from the ambulance, OK?
I'm sorry,
I don't want to be so please.
There are some new faces.
I'm happy to be your crewmate.
I feel like we've bonded.
And some old friends.
I'm better driving than you.
Is it the fact that I'm faster and smoother than you?
Your driving's terrible.
How can I help?
Body-mounted cameras record every moment
Nice deep breaths. Come on, open up. Smash in.
to show you what goes on behind closed doors.
We'll get you right, all right?
You'll be on the front line with the ambulance crews from West Midlands Ambulance Service
I don't need to be a doctor. I just need to know what I can do to help.
as they deal with 3,000 emergency calls each day.
We see so many people who get told that nasty C word. So many people can fight it now.
Step inside the ambulance.
You take care, mate. All right, mate.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry. That'll be me stalling.
You like tobacco?
Thank you.
Ah,
Rookie mistake.
I had the clutch down.
That's the keys in the wall. Don't forget to put the keys.
All right, then. No, don't do that, Michelle. I was about to go. Oh, no.
It's a bank holiday weekend.
I'm having a bit of a hot flush. Feel a bit ready.
So am I. Look at my face.
Paramedic Hannah Meredith and ambulance technician Aaron Campbell have just had a takeaway on their dinner break.
I don't do chilies. I thought it was peppers.
I literally swallowed that chili whole, I swear down, man. It was burning.
It's been a busy shift, and another job quickly comes in.
OK, so we are going to a 25-year-old female who's on antidepressants. She's got anxiety, is feeling very low and suicidal.
It takes the ambulance crew just 7 minutes to reach their patient.
Oh, gosh.
He's in the car.
Oh. Ooh. Hello. What's your name, Che?
25-year-old recruitment consultant Lindsay has been suffering with depression for nearly a year.
I'm Hannah. Aaron's outside as well. Anything going on? Something happened, or just a build-up over time?
Yeah.
Yeah. How long have you been feeling like this for?
It's been over 3 weeks.
Have you thought of actually doing anything?
Yeah, near this bridge. Jumping off it, that's it. It's done.
You could tell that Lindsay was really upset. She was definitely somebody that seemed like they were intended on killing themselves and ending their life. She really had enough with everything.
As Lindsay has been her own life.
What's happened tonight, then?
She texted me saying, "What happened to yours?" Then she come over and she was in a right mess. She didn't know crying, she'd been sick all around the Gloria. She was really panicking, like. My boyfriend's tried to speak to her.
9-7, sorry.
An urgent message from control cuts Aaron and Sophie's conversation short.
We just had an arrest coming on a couple of streets away from.
Happy to split if you need to.
Yeah, I mean, if you could do, that'd be great.
Another patient just streets away has had a cardiac arrest after trying to take his own life. Control needs the ambulance crew to split up as they're just moments from the patient's property.
Yeah, stick it through. I'll pop round.
No, I'll go because I'm a parent.
Lovely, thank you.
As Hannah's more senior, she leaves as the other patient's condition is critical. Aaron will stay with Lindsay until Hannah returns.
So what's going on tonight? So I only got some details from your mate here.
I'm suffering with depression and anxiety already.
Yeah.
I've been for the last 3 weeks.
Okay.
And then normally I can cope with it, but today I cope with it.
Yeah.
I've had enough.
Is there something that's triggered something 3 weeks ago, or?
Yeah, just sat in my room and I just don't want to be here.
Okay. You've obviously been to the doctors, have you? Got some medication and things.
Right.
Okay. Have they referred you to any sort of crisis teams, mental health teams, anything like that?
They've put me forward to this.
Can I have a look?
Yeah. And then I've been sick 4 times and there's like blood in my see.
Have you been really like projectile vomiting, like retching?
My first 2 I was, but now I'm just like, I can't give any more. Like,
Yeah.
I can't drink up anymore.
Is that when the blood started, like the 3rd time?
Yeah.
Is it like little specks, streaks?
That's like streak.
Yeah, it's just from the back of your throat, that's all. You got loads of little like capillaries,
Right.
and when you retch, it's like you can do it coughing as well. Okay.
I'm not like this.
Yeah. You've not had any traumatic events, no loss of like close family, friends, or anything like that?
No. Just,
No?
It's my head. It's just all. I don't know what's wrong with it.
Yeah. Any?
I sit there with my own. I just want to be here.
Yeah.
Initially, Lindsay presented as slightly withdrawn, very agitated, obviously upset. From the conversation that we had in the car, it was quite evident that she had a plan, and that's sort of when things become dangerous, when people are starting to make plans. You're one step away from carrying that plan through. But as the more time we spent with her, the more I was able to get a conversation from her and start to talk things through.
Have you had any like family stress or anything building up over the past few months or anything like that?
Work stress.
Yeah.
And a relationship stress a little bit as well.
Yeah.
I mean, she'll tell you I'm not normally like this, that's why she's like, what?
That's the thing though. People that suffer from these things aren't normally. That's how it runs, you know. I think the first thing you need to do is realise that sometimes it's fine not to be okay. All right. No one's like judging you. It's not a sign of weakness or anything like that. You know that, don't you? You worried about what might happen?
I'm worried what I'll do to myself.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you've
I'm
done
worried more about, like, my family and that finding me. That's all I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Like, friends and that.
You're close with your family and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. They
Well,
live.
that's why I've come here, because I don't want to talk to them about it.
You.
I'm via the bridge that I want to go on. I just don't want to be here.
Is that what you're thinking of?
Yeah. I don't want to be here.
Yeah.
I really don't want to be here.
Is that what you're thinking of, jumping off a bridge?
Yeah, because it's instantly.
Okay, so in terms of what we can do for you, our option would basically be A&E. We'll have a crisis team intervention, which is probably the quickest way of getting you to see someone that's like mental health specialised. Are you willing to come to A&E with us? Yeah?
Lindsay had a build-up of stress or things that were going on in her life, and she'd had a diagnosis about 3 months prior to us being called. And obviously the coping strategies that were put in place weren't working anymore for her. But eventually she became calmer as she talked, and I think talking really helped Lindsay. Hopefully that's maybe something that she's found will work for her going forward.
40 minutes later, Hannah returns. Unfortunately, it was too late for the cardiac patient. He'd already taken his own life.
They didn't say where they found him or what they'd done. They'd already cut him down and got the roof off his neck. The whole situation was quite ironic, really, because Aaron was obviously with Lindsay, who had got serious intentions of killing herself, and I'd just been called to somebody who'd already done it, and we tried our hardest to get his heart going again, and we took him to hospital, but we were unsuccessful, and the hospital confirmed him dead shortly after getting there. Go on, guys. There's 2 chairs there on the left-hand side for you.
But there's still time to help Lindsay. They prepare to take her to hospital, where a specialist mental health team are waiting to talk to her.
Just pop your belts on, guys, first.
As they pull up at the hospital, Lindsay takes another turn for the worse.
2 seconds. There's a ball there, okay. shows your wrist. You get sick when you're nervous. Yeah.
It appears Lindsay is having a full-on panic attack.
Just breathe. Okay. Just breathe normally. Have you ever had a panic attack before? Okay, that's what's happening now. The cramping in your hands, pain in your chest because you're breathing. All right? Nothing can happen to you because I'm still here. Just concentrate on that breathing.
Are you all right,
It's just your breathing. Just slow your breathing down, that's all it is. Take a big deep breath in, hold it for me. And back out again, same again, hold it. And back out. That's it, just focus on keeping your breathing really steady. If we try and get you in this way, we'll try and get you inside. Yeah?
Lindsay will now be taken to meet the crisis intervention team.
Just watch, that gap's probably bigger than you think it is.
The team will work closely with Lindsay to try and help her with her anxiety and depression.
Pretty unusual that you'd get a case like that, though, isn't it, where we get called off to another one, which turns out to be
Of the
a
same
hang-in.
nature, yeah. And to be fair, she'd been to the doctor, she'd been medicated, she was diagnosed 3 months ago.
Right.
She had her meds upped about a week and a half ago, so they'd increased her dose because she'd gone back and said they're not working. But the thing is, if you think what's going to happen with her now, because I don't think she's at the point where she needs to be in an institution or anything like that.
Unless it was for a place of safety.
But there's such a minefield, mental health. I think a lot of mental health is misdiagnosed as well.
Oh, very much so.
And there's a sort of depression and anxiety is just a generalised term for a lot of stuff, isn't it?
Yes, very much so.
And I think it's one of those things that's just not generally understood by the public or by the medical profession sometimes.
Talking about sore throats, I've had a sore throat all day. Can't believe it.
I work with hypochondriacs. I had to go to the pharmacy yesterday because Laura had toothache.
Did she?
Yeah.
I work with hypochondriacs.
Control did laugh though. They say, are you sure you don't want another ambulance to help you out with that?
Now that you mention it.
If you look at, like, we're in 2017 now.
You had to think that, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. But if you think, like, back to when it was in the 90s, it's gone quick.
Time stops for nobody, apart from Bernard.
Who's Bernard?
Can't you remember Bernard's watch as a kid?
Yes.
I always used to try and stop time. Never worked.
Keith and Aaron Choro are father and son.
Wave to the ambulance.
Aaron's a trainee, but his dad's been in the service for 8 years.
Just thought we'll have to dip into the blue submarine ship. Have you ever had battered chips?
They've worked overtime shifts together since Aaron joined a year ago.
I was going to say, if you've not had battered chips, oh.
Well, the positives just to working with my dad, I would say, is the fact that I feel I could say anything to him, but in terms of how he works, how professional he is, there's just a depth of resources and knowledge to gain from him. So there's some very, very big boots to fill.
Hot, sunny day, it's going to be breathing problems and temperature problems. And...
A lot of breathing problems, isn't it, when it's hot?
It's nice to teach and work with Aaron, because I can do both at the same time, and so it's quite a nice experience for me.
Likewise.
It's not you sit on the ambulance.
Well, I wouldn't hold it against me.
Trauma injury, ran into a shooting box with the face. 5-year-old, here we go.
They've been called to a 5-year-old who's hit his head while playing on the street.
You're okay, he's seen you. Yep. Ran into an electricity box, cuts to face. Hope there's no burns to face, that'd be tricky, wouldn't it? Okie doke. There's a crowd over there on the left. There's a crowd on the left, just there. Cool and clammy, apparently. Headache since injury, has cut to side of head. Here we go.
Lady waving.
Knock the sirens off.
Just pull past the junction. Okay.
Let's go and have a look. Let's have a butcher's. Hello. Hello, ladies. Hello. Who are we? Hello there. Hello, little man. Ooh, let's get down here. What's your name? Hello there, Tyler. I'm Aaron. Have you had a bit of a nasty bump? Oh, dear. Do you think we could stand you up and get you on the back of our ambulance, Tyler? Yeah? Stand up, buddy. Up we get. Oh, here we go. Talk us through what's happened then.
He was running up here and he's run directly into that.
Oh, dear me.
Tyler was chasing his brother when he ran into the metal electrical unit.
Okie dokie. Let's come and get you sorted, little man. Okay, were you on your way to school? Yeah? Ooh. My big, ugly-looking colleague's gonna get that sorted first. Okay. Can you have a seat on there for us, Tyler? We'll have a look at your heads. We'll get the door closed as well. Give us a bit of privacy. Okie doke. If you want to do the door, you sit there. So, has he lost any loss of consciousness at all, Mum?
No, he did collapse. Like it started, so I caught him in time.
Did he just run into the corner? Yeah, okie dokie. Tyler, is that light hurting your eyes a little bit? Okie dokie.
Aaron needs to assess whether this reaction to the light has been caused by Tyler's head injury.
Let's have a look at your head.
Is it actively bleeding at all?
Doesn't look to be, but can you get me some gauze and I'll just quickly check. No other injuries anywhere else?
Not that I've noticed, no.
Tyler, is your head hurting at the moment? Any pain anywhere else?
Is he running flat out then?
No. I can have a bit of a feel on your head as well.
Did he get up straight away?
He didn't fall to the floor when he did it. Not that I saw.
He didn't go down on the floor.
Okie dokie.
Children are a different species compared to adults. Everything about how you approach them is different. Everything about how you treat them is different, and everything about, you know, their biology is different as well. The most important thing you can do with a child is keep them calm, because the last thing you want is a kid getting worked up, frightened, because the heart starts to go fast, breathing gets faster. That's when everything starts to go wrong.
Yeah. You say you're feeling a little bit sick at the moment, buddy? Yeah, as well? Oh, OK, all right.
Even though the cut on Tyler's head may be small, feeling sick can be an indication of a more serious head injury.
I tell you what, you are much braver than me when I was your age. Ooh. If I'd have had an head injury like that when I was little, Tyler, I would have cried and cried, I would have.
You did.
Here we go. Do you want to hear something funny? That's my dad. It's my dad, that is. So it could be worse, couldn't it? How do you feel, Tyler?
It's fine.
How do you feel, chap?
Yeah. Tyler's normally a chatty 5-year-old, but he's unusually quiet. It could be the sign of a head injury. Aaron and Keith are not ruling anything out and continue to monitor him carefully.
Because a little bit. These will give us a look at your heart, OK? Just to check that everything is fine. I'm not worried at all, but it's a better safe than sorry check. Here we go. Lovely.
They give Tyler liquid paracetamol as pain relief.
Thank you for offering. Very nice of you. Very nice of you, senior. I used to love Calpar when I was younger, Tyler.
Just doing 2 bits. Okay, I'll squirt it in.
Tastes nice.
As Tyler's feeling sick and is very quiet, the crew decide he really needs to be checked out at hospital.
For a lad his age, with the injury that we've got, always better safe than sorry, isn't it?
We'll go and check.
Absolutely, yeah. Have you ever been to that Russell's Hall before? The hospital around the corner. No? Well, what we'll do is pop you up there. We'll see all the doctors and nurses, OK? And it gets you out of school for a bit. So I'll put down a bump to the head.
What's that there? That is a bed.
That is so we can lift people up along the floor. Have you ever seen on TV, for example, when there's a big car crash and everything? That's what we use those for. Or for lifting people who can't stand up. Would you say you're comfortable, Tyler? Yeah, good stuff. I think you win the award for bravest patient of the day so far. Thank you very much. Let's have all this off, yeah? Okie dokie. For being such a brave boy, could I get a high five? Yes, other hand as well. Other one as well. Don't leave me hanging. Yes, excellent.
Tyler will now be checked over by the paediatric doctors in A&E.
This way then, folks. We'll come round.
He was a nice little boy, wasn't he?
Do you know what? It must be so scary at that age to have an ambulance crew out to you and have these big green strangers leering over you, poking you, prodding you.
He gave you the high five on the way out.
Yeah, double high five on the way out. Double high five. That's the important thing. That's the best thing you can do with kids, isn't it? Keep them nice and calm.
Making sure that people who use the service have a good experience.
Yeah.
Well done.
Patient care, that's the word.
Am I putting on this seatbelt the wrong side? What? No, I just put it on, right, and it feels like it's on the wrong side. I feel like I should be tugging it that way.
Right.
No, left.
Right, can we get out of here?
It's just gone 10:30 on Friday evening. Ambulance crew Hannah Simpkins and Michelle McNulty are on their third shift of the week together. Hannah has worked for West Midlands Ambulance Service for just over 4 years. Working for the NHS runs in her blood, with her mum and aunts all working as midwives.
50th yawn of the day.
And the prize for the most musical yawn of the day goes to Michelle McNulty.
Ex-RAF traffic controller Michelle is a technician. Friday evenings are always busy, and a new job is quickly assigned to them.
We are going to an adult male in what I can only presume is a pub who has fallen and banged his head.
An update gives Hannah and Michelle further information about the patient.
83-year-old George has slipped and bust his trust. So last night we finished the night with a man called George who'd fallen because he'd had a bevy. And tonight we're going to finish our night with a man called George who's fallen because he'd had a bevy.
It's just how we roll, innit? On a Friday and a Saturday.
Living life on repeat. Nice squeeze in there somewhere. So very much. It is.
Tonight's patient, George, was out at the pub celebrating his 83rd birthday with friends. But his night hasn't ended well.
This is George Wharton. George Wharton is 83 today. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, George.
George has sustained a deep cut just above his left eye. Community first responders were nearby and have already applied a temporary bandage.
He has tripped and fallen over. He wasn't dizzy or anything like that before he fell. And he's hit his head.
You've got a nice black eye, George. You've got a nice black eye coming.
That's come on since we've...
You've got a good shiner, George, I
His
tell you.
BP's 151/72.
Hannah and Michelle will need to take a look at the head wound once George is inside the ambulance.
Right, George, have a sit on here for us, will you?
I got it.
Yeah.
I'm all right.
Oh, no, have a sit down. Have a ride, George. You may as well, it's your birthday.
He's got his stick and his bag.
There you are. Lovely. Right, arms in.
All the best, George.
Ready?
Yeah.
There we go.
Hannah and Michelle quickly get George on board the ambulance.
There you are. have a blanket.
What's you always having me bloody birthday?
It's always the way, George, innit? It's always the way. It's a good story to tell, though, George. You can still party like the rest of them at the age of 83.
Michelle needs to confirm with George how he ended up falling over.
What have you been drinking on your birthday, then?
Had a couple of pints and a small tot. I'm not a big drinker, am I?
Well,
Yeah.
No, it's all right. How are you feeling, George?
I feel a bit silly, really. I've just a soreness. I don't feel too bad, really.
OK. Do you feel dizzy at all?
No.
No? Do you feel sick?
No.
And your vision feels all right? You can see us OK? What was it that you banged your head on, George?
I don't know. I got up from the chair to go home, to come home, right?
Oh, right, OK.
I tripped over the... I must have tripped over the chair of the table.
Yeah, yeah. Have you seen the picture of your head?
No.
You've got like a chunk missing out of it. So it looks, I'm guessing, you've banged it on the corner of the table. I'm going to guess so, George, yeah.
Before taking George to hospital, Hannah and Michelle will need to redress his nasty head wound.
I'm 14.
Crikey, that is a chunk.
Is it
I've
bad?
seen it.
Is it?
Is it bad?
It's literally just under that lip there.
Looks see all right.
Oh, yeah, George. Can you still go like that and like furrow your brow, George, like that?
You know, like,
Lovely. And then lift your eyes for me. OK, lovely. I'm just going to have a feel round your face, George, all right?
Yeah.
Might be a bit sore this side, obviously, if you've got some swelling. Is that painful, George?
No.
No?
Don't feel a thing.
I'm just wondering whether it's been pushed down. Do you mind if we just undo it, George?
Because we might be able to close it.
Redressing the wound should reduce the risk of infection and will hopefully mean less scarring for George.
Basically, what it looks like is, you know, like above your eyebrow there?
Yeah.
That's where the cut is, but the skin has been pushed down. So you've got an eyebrow here and an eyebrow here at the minute. It'll kind of push it up. Sorry. I'm sorry, George.
We just put that there. We've made like a little bumper, George, OK, to try and keep the skin up.
Kind of pushed your eyebrow up a little bit.
And also just to try and get off. The good thing is, though, George, that you've still got the piece of skin there, which means they can pull it all back into place and it looks like it'll knit quite nicely, all right? So you might have a bit of a scar and a good story to tell, but you should all be back in one piece in no time.
George lives alone as his wife passed away a few years ago. He loves to meet up with his friends.
You have to enjoy myself and this happens.
Bless you.
Don't let it put you off, though, George, eh?
I'm not a boozer. I have 1 point and half a pint.
Yeah.
Just for the company.
Sociable, yeah.
And this just happened.
There's no reason why you can't go back to the pub, George. Don't let it put you off if you enjoy it and you have a nice
Just one of them things. Nothing to anybody. Oh, hey, don't be silly.
I mean,
Don't be
it's
silly.
my birthday, you know, I've been on my own all day. And
Yeah. Oh,
I just feel low.
bless you.
My mate's supposed to be picking up tomorrow, 4:30. Taking for a meal for my birthday,
You
like,
can
you know.
still go.
I don't know.
Hey, you'll get fixed up, you'll be fine. Hey? Just one of them things could have happened to me. I fell over loads of times.
To happen on my birthday, it seems terrible, like, you know. Go out to enjoy myself and bump. End up like this.
You celebrate tomorrow then.
Tell the truth, I refuse drink after drink after drink.
Yeah. They'll be expecting you in there tomorrow anyway.
I hope so, yeah.
Yeah, of course they will. All right.
Thanks ever so much for what you've done for me.
All right, George. That's what we're here for, isn't it? We'll sing your happy birthday if you like. I wish I got a cake and some candles to give you, George.
With his head rebandaged, Hannah and Michelle will drive the birthday boy to hospital for his stitches.
Should we get your mate on here?
We get Pete, yeah?
And we could pop up to New Cross.
Get it all finished.
Get it all sorted, George, yeah? And then get you home. Is it aspirin?
George's close friend Pete will keep him company at hospital.
I'm sorry I'm being a nuisance to you by travelling with this young hooligan.
You're not a nuisance in the slightest. We're
Good of you, mate.
more than
I don't know what to do.
Hey, We're mates.
What's your gender lights, mate?
We're
What do
mates.
you do?
It's frustrating. I bet you will have to buy a drink for a while though, George. Everyone will buy you beer for you, George.
20 minutes later, and the hospital comes into view.
Need to get some jetpacks, I think. Hey. Have you ever wandered down first for us?
You're taking us in the back way.
That's it. You're going through the stage entrance.
When I took him into the waiting room, and George grabbed my hand and he said, "Hey, you'll never guess why." He said, "I saw my mate in the pub tonight." He said, "You're looking really fit." And I said to him, "Yeah, well, I feel like a baby of 1 month old." He said, I said to him, "I'm bald, I've got no teeth and I wet myself." I was just like, but
Good lad.
Peter was like, "Still got a sense of
Exactly,
humour."
yeah. You've got a massive gaping hole above your eye, but you can still make a joke.
Put a new shirt on today.
Is it?
Yeah, it was borrowed very nicely. Because obviously my shirts were taking ages, aren't they? So I've had to do like a beg. Can I borrow some shirts, please, off people? I've got no
I've
shirts.
probably got some shirts actually at home.
Kelly, I'm not gonna lie to you. I probably won't get my arm in your
I
shirt.
think you would. I think you would. I've ordered new boots.
What
But
size?
I've treated myself. I'm a size 4.
Size 4.
But the boots that I've got on at the moment are a 3.
Might as well just start buying you child sizes, haven't they?
Might as well. And the thing is, they are employing a lot more smaller people now.
But it makes us larger people look even more larger, which I don't like particularly.
We just look up to you.
It's another shift for Hannah and Michelle. And Hannah's working on her hand hygiene when their latest call comes through.
It is a 46-year-old male. He's lethargic, cold and clammy.
You know, you've got a problem when you're enjoying the smell of the alcohol spray.
I am, yeah.
When you sprayed that then, I was like, ah.
What I'm going to do in a minute is when we get to the hospital, I'm going to spray it on my hands, and then I'm going to hold my hand really close to the bottle while I drink my water, and then really
That'll be a proper mate.
pretend that it's a mojito.
Less than 10 minutes later, Hannah and Michelle arrive at the man's home.
Oh yeah, you're right. Thank you. Not too bad. Thank you very much.
Is that my settee? You're right.
Thank you. Hello there. Hello. You all right? Is it Mark?
It is, yeah.
Right. What's been happening then, Mark?
Well, I have been diagnosed with irregular beat, AF.
Okay.
And I don't know that it's coming back on again today, but I've not felt right at work. I've just felt really lethargic, and I've come home, gone pale, sweating bad, and just, I don't know whether it's happening again or... I checked my pulse this morning, I counted 50 odd, you know?
Okay.
I just don't feel...
You do look quite pale. Does he look paler
I've just had a
than
quick
normal?
shower, 'cause I've
No,
literally...
he's not normally pale. No.
Okay.
No, he's normally got...
Mark is booked in for an operation called an ablation to correct the irregular heartbeat in just a few weeks' time. As a plasterer, he lives an active life, so suddenly feeling unwell in this way with his condition is worrying Hannah.
How recently were you diagnosed then, Mark?
It first happened 5 years ago.
Oh, right, okay.
About 6 weeks, 5, 6 weeks ago. It came on again. But today has been lethargic's been the worst thing all day at work. But I've come home and I've just gone all shaky. That's a clean
It's not
T-shirt
just
on.
today, though. It's probably been going on for the past 4 days.
Do you feel like palpitations? Can you
This morning
feel your
I
heartbeat?
felt 3 good, but this morning it was like do, and that was all. That was it.
Okay.
And the last time it's happened, the palpitations have been quite bad. That's why I've sort of hesitated on not calling, and I've done the day at work and sort of. I didn't ignore it. I've been aware of what's been going on all day, but it didn't feel as bad as the times that it happens
in the past.
Okay.
The tiredness, shortness of breath and palpitations could be signs of a serious heart problem. Hannah's big worry is that Mark might be having an atrial fibrillation, which is when an irregular heartbeat causes parts of the heart to work too hard, and that can have terrifying consequences.
The electrical current in your heart takes a different pathway to normal, which means it's a faster pathway which increases your heart rate. And it's essentially like, I don't know, running 17 marathons back to back. In the nicest possible way, eventually your heart will just go, no, I've had enough, thanks, and it'll just stop. Because it can only, it's a muscle the same as anything else, you can only work it for so long, and if it's been overworked to that extent, eventually it'll just stop beating, basically, and you can arrest. You're not in atrial flutter at the moment.
I said to you, it didn't feel quite the same, but it don't feel quite right.
But that's not necessarily saying that you haven't been at some point over the last 3 days. So because you're still displaying those symptoms, I would suggest that it's advisable that we take you in so that they can have a look at you and monitor you. They'll be able to do blood tests to tell how hard your heart's been working, basically, over the last sort of 24 hours.
With both sides accepting a trip to the hospital is a necessary precaution, it's time to get Mark into the ambulance.
Will I be able to walk in this time?
Do you want the honest answer?
You'd rather not.
I'd rather not. Considering the fact that your heartbeat is, at the moment, a regular rhythm, obviously the more you do, the more stress you put your heart under, so which is probably why you felt quite so knackered when you were at work. Right then, go backwards up the ramp, little bump as we go.
Yes, Jack. Thank you.
All right then, Mark. You get to have a sit on here now and put your feet up, since you've been at work all day.
Can I have your siesta now?
You can, yeah.
On the way to the hospital.
Sorted.
With Mark's heart rate a continuing concern, Hannah's job now is to keep him calm and reassured over the course of the journey.
You still feeling the same?
Yeah. Just tired. Overpoweringly tired, just knackered.
Have a seat on there for me. And then we'll get you going.
Just feel like shaky, like nervous. Yeah. And I'm not nervous at the hospital anymore. They don't bother me now.
No. Part of what happens when your heart rate increases is it almost like tricks your body. So because normally your heart rate would increase because you were doing exercise, and you get that rush of adrenaline, which then makes your heart beat faster. So because your heart beats beating faster, it makes your brain think that it should be responding to something, so it then releases adrenaline, which is kind of like a bit of a vicious circle, really, because the more adrenaline you've got, the faster your heart beats, and so on and so forth like that. So you probably are having that feeling of your body thinks, your body thinks there's something it's supposed to be responding to, but it doesn't know what it is that you're supposed to do, so you get that kind of jittery sort of
feeling. That's how I feel, jittery.
Yes, thank you, mate. The best thing to try and do, if you feel like that, has anyone ever been through circular breathing and stuff with you?
No.
About trying to lower your own heart rate. If you breathe in through your nose, try and count to 4 as you're breathing in, then try and hold your breath for 4 seconds, and then breathe out through your mouth for 4 seconds. And that kind of circular breathing just slows everything down in your body and keeps it regulated, sort of thing. It's hard to do when your heart rate's high and when you're worked up. But the more you can do it and the slower and calmer you can keep your breathing, it just kind of helps to slow everything and regulate everything down a little bit.
Hannah's doing well winning over Mark's confidence. He's hopeful that this episode might spell good news for his ablation, the operation to fix his abnormal heart rhythm.
Could this in any way bring forward the ablation?
I couldn't say, to be quite honest with you.
Why don't you just say we're doing it in the morning? Done and out the way. I don't think I could do my job every day if I was like today.
Finally, they arrive at hospital, and Mark is full of appreciation for Hannah's medical expertise.
Did you probably explain things better than anybody has since it's been ongoing, really?
Well, we do try, and the benefit that we have is that we don't have like 10-minute appointment slots and things like that.
That's the understandable part of it, yeah. And I understand everybody's busy, do you know what I mean? But it's like, you want reassurance, don't you?
It's part of the reason why I do this instead of being a nurse. Because you get, once we're here, you have our undivided attention for as long as it takes. So we have got the luxury sometimes of actually just being able to explain stuff and try and make it a bit more, a bit of reassurance. Like say, yes, if you wouldn't mind, yeah.
Mark will now be taken off to see specialists and given a scan to check his heart is stable ahead of his forthcoming operation.
He's quite young, wasn't he, for heart condition?
He was. Yeah, he was very shaky, and he was really pale when we went in, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And very sweaty, which surprised me when his heart, because I felt his pulse and I was like, your pulse feels fine. And then he was in a completely normal rhythm. But the only thing I can think of is that he's on beta blockers. So the drugs are obviously doing something for him, but he's still sort of symptomatic of it because he was very, very sweaty. But they were a nice couple, he was a nice guy.
Yeah.
Lindsay was seen by the hospital's crisis team, who she says were a massive support to her. She was referred for group therapy sessions to help her deal with her anxiety, and her GP has upped her antidepressants in the short term to get her back on track. Lindsay's moved back in with her mum and is incredibly grateful to have such a strong support network around her. Tyler, who cut his head open, had his wound glued at hospital and fortunately didn't suffer from concussion. He had a day off school to recover, but was back on Monday morning, right as rain. George needed 6 stitches to repair the nasty cut he suffered, and it took a few weeks for the black eye to disappear. He was kept in hospital overnight, but was well enough to go home the next day. George hasn't let the accident get in his way and has had lots of well-wishers checking up on him. Mark, who was having palpitations and has an irregular heartbeat, was given a thorough check-over by the doctors in A&E and allowed to go home when his symptoms subsided. A few weeks later, he had the ablation procedure to correct his irregular heartbeat and has been doing well ever since.
And the new and exclusive heart racing action continues tomorrow at 8 as we jump back inside the ambulance. Coming up next, though, the Year 11s are juggling life with schoolwork in Educating Essex.